After 2 months, into this Internshala platform only, I got placed into this Luke's Mansion consultancy. So I have never thought that struggling for 6 years and taking this 4 months course and you'll be getting placed into such a good position. It was a very heart melting moment for me. I can say that.
Today's story is about Manisha. Manisha holds an MBA degree in HR and worked as an HR executive for 5 years. However, she decided to make a switch to digital marketing. She enrolled in the Internshala Digital Marketing Placement Guarantee course and got hired as a team lead at TLM Consultancy. Manisha shared her experience stating, I decided to join the Internshala Placement Guarantee course in digital marketing because of its promise of 100% guaranteed placement. Initially, I was not sure, but as the course was coming to an end, I began receiving job and internship opportunities consistently from the Internshala team. I got responses from a lot of companies, but I decided to go ahead with TLM Consultancy for its team lead profile and a work from home job. So let's hear more from Manisha herself. What motivated her to switch from HR to digital marketing and some tips about creating a resume and acing interviews. Welcome Manisha and a huge round of applause on securing a work from home internship. We have many years on Internshala and through this video, we hope that they get useful career tips. So for our viewers, please tell us about your educational background and what are you doing currently?
Yeah, sure. Well, thank you so much for having me today. So it is a great opportunity for me, to get interact with the people and to share my journey, first of all, how it, what I was and what I am right now, so I can connect with people. So yeah, coming to my education background, like I have completed my BBA and MBA. So I had an experience of 6 years in a different field as I have completed my MBA in HR and marketing. So I started my career into marketing. Then after I moved forward to HR, then where I thought, no, I should go for something else. Why not giving chance to other fields as well? So yeah, that is where I came across this Internshala and this digital marketing course. As you know, like digital marketing have vast career right now because wherever we are going, everything is digitally right now. And I was looking out for work from home opportunities, whereas in HR and marketing, they were like, you have to visit office, you have to go office. So I was like, no, I should give it a try to digital marketing where I can Internshala was also giving what I can say. They were saying that guarantee placement, pre-placement thing, and they were making us prepare for that. They were helping us to build our resume, and everything was that. Like within that span of time, everybody will go for that if someone is looking out for a job. So I thought that let's give it a chance. So let's just get into it. How things were happening. So it made me very keen to learn how this Instagram is going with algorithm, how this Facebook is converted into Meta, how this Google properties is into GA4 properties. So I was very excited. So like with Internshala, with this digital marketing course, every day I've learned something new from Amitabh sir.
So as you mentioned, there's like this Internshala course comes with a placement guarantee. So did you get placed post completing this course, Internshala Digital Marketing Placement Guarantee course?
Yes, I was coming into that because Amitabh sir with us and he was teaching us it is nothing less that you'll not get a placement. That is of course. So through Internshala only, that is what I said. No, like I have came here to learn digital marketing. I have never thought that I'll be getting placed. So, when I completed this course, after 2 months, into this Internshala platform only, I got placed into this Luke's Mansion consultancy. It was headquartered in Bombay, but the directors was from, Dubai. So it is a USA based company that they were dealing with. They were having USA clients only. Okay. So I was designated team lead. My designation was team
lead. Okay, great.
So I was there to manage the graphic teams, the social media teams, and the client teams. So I was completely managing. So I have never thought that struggling for 6 years and taking this 4 months course, and you'll be getting placed into such a good position. It was a very heart melting moment for me, I can say that, like
Yeah.
where my struggle was paid off, where I can say. So yeah, I
So,
got placed in Tanshala.
you have done MBA. So for our viewers, explain कि do you really require an MBA to pursue a digital marketing course, or what kind of students can make their career in digital marketing?
See, it is not at all mandatory that if you are MBA or you need certain, course to do digital marketing.
Okay.
Wherever you are, like whatever you are studying, if you are also studying 12th, if you are a graduate, or if you are not having any post graduation things with you, that is not at all required, because digital marketing is something after you complete your 12th, you can make it as a part-time or full-time or a business thing as well. So digital marketing is nothing that you would be needing any certification or any graduation wala thing that you need to do or go for, because it is something you can start within, and you can expand yourself to many more platforms. Like as we're running digitally today, we can do anything. Like as Amitabh sir said, if you want to go for a company, you can go wherever, whenever you study this digital marketing, you should have that potential that no, I shouldn't work for company, I should make a company where people should work for us. So that is what digital marketing will make you, because I have experienced that. So digital marketing doesn't need any graduation or post graduation. Whenever you want to start it, you can start it. And whenever you when you acquire all those platform wala things, where you have to do what you have to do, the steps, the every steps, you don't have to go for business will come to you. That is what I have learned.
So you had the experience of HR marketing. So how's your experience so far from switching a career from HR marketing to digital marketing?
Yeah, so as I said that I have started my career into marketing and then after HR. So it was the thing, I felt everyone does this, because initially a boy or a girl will be in a HR field or a marketing or salesman, everything. But no one, I have never heard that I am into digital marketing or I am into digital, I am a digital marketer. I have never heard that. And when I was having that interest to learn, like this SEO, what this SEO happens, where this, blogging has been is having all these views and how to do it, everything. So no one have inspired me for certain things, but I was having that keen interest to learn, like, what is the digital marketing? Like, why everything is digital right now? Because obviously there is something or the other where everything is digitally happening, right? So there is something that we need to go for. So that is why it made me like, no, I should learn this thing and I should, acquire that. So firstly, I thought that I would not be getting any job, to be very honest. Like even if I'll be getting a job, I will be not getting that kind of designation or position I would be working. Then when I started working with TLM, so it was like, when I saw how to make a plan, how to create all these things, or the social media plan that we are doing, or a page, that certainly we are having a page. So for example, we are going for any of the brand. For example, a clothing brand we are going out for. How we are making a strategy plans, how we are posting the captions, how we are posting the stories, the threads, and everything. How to create it, like working keenly with this graphic designing team and how they're doing. It is something, a very interesting journey that I had and I am having. So that is how it is. Like, you will never get bored while working with digital marketing, but I guarantee you, if you work as an HR marketing, you will get bored.
Okay, that is great. So, so there are many courses available in market. So, what made you choose the Internshala Digital Marketing Placement Guarantee course? Like, why Internshala?
Honestly, I have made many research where I can go for this, and many websites were there. They were also guaranteeing this pre-placement wala thing. But Internshala, there was no specific reason for choosing Internshala. But then, I feel like now I have a specific reason why I chose Internshala. Because, the people of Intanshala, the staffs of Intanshala, the teachers of Intanshala were, very involved into the students. They really
Okay.
want to go forward and,
Hmm.
have a job with us and everything. So that is what, because at that moment I was not knowing what Upgrade was doing, what
Hmm.
Intanshala is doing, so
Hmm.
and so. But
Hmm.
when I saw that Intanshala is having that hype, of course, everyone
Hmm.
knows what
Hmm.
is Intanshala,
Hmm.
because
Hmm.
Intanshala is having many more courses. It seems
Hmm.
like
Hmm.
other might not be having, not degrading anyone.
Hmm.
Like it is like, yeah, I went with Intanshala. I was not having anything into my mind, but when I completed and when my journey went on and when I had a placement with me, so I was like, yeah, that is a worth hype. Like, that is a worth of your money payment that you have paid them.
Hmm. Yeah.
So
Yes. Yes.
there were projects, there were many things like for us where we can learn many things
So,
by
if you could
doing.
share any one of the projects that you have done from this course and added that has added value, experience, and skills. So, what
See,
would that course be? That
six
project be?
courses. Sure, there were six courses. Okay,
Okay.
this courses were having different projects. So
Okay.
every project have their different kind of story that I was doing and different kind of interest level that I was having. Because yeah, I can share one of these things where we were set to post bloggings into through
Okay.
Blogger.
Hmm.
Okay, like it was not blogging, it was not video blogging. We have to write and blog about our favorite topic of where we can choose the topic. So it was about my place where I'm staying. It was for Orissa. So
Okay.
I when it was like, you have to write something and post and all that. So it was very, kind of a journey where I felt like there was a time when people were not knowing where Bhubaneswar is, where Odisha is.
Mhm.
So when I got a chance to, explore my city and my state in front of people, so that project made me very keen and very excited to work on,
Mhm.
because we have to post 7 blogs about the topic that we have chosen that should be interlinked with each other. That is how it was. So yeah, I have done project for my state where I was showing the art and architecture of Odisha, the culinary of Odisha, the food and festives of Odisha, the culture of Odisha. So I was very excited to show those things. Like we are having different places where tourism can be
Mhm.
had. So that project was something I was very emotional to write down, and it was very interesting. So yeah, that was one project. And the second one was like where we have to about that blogging only, we have to connect that to G4 properties and we have to check how many people from which state they are viewing and everything. So that was very interesting and excited to know, like whenever we work for Facebook or we use Facebook or Instagram, we don't know from where people are coming, or we are
Hmm.
if they are influencer who are posting or doing daily bloggings or something. So we don't know how people are doing, like seeing these things. So when we got to know how this works, that was very interesting to know. Like it
Okay.
was very exciting thing. Yeah, people are coming from this state, they are viewing us. Like when I posted this blog, there was, I remember, like 4 people from US were viewing. Like viewing as in there were 2 people from Canada, 1 people from US,
Oh. Hmm.
1 people from Australia. It was like that. So it was like, okay, my post is reaching to those people as well. So there, what that will give you, very much of enthusiasm to learn digital marketing.
Mhm.
That was a very interesting course, I must say. Not
Okay.
hyping, because hype to me a lot. So naturally, I can hype. I don't have any issue.
Yeah. So for every course, be it you're doing your graduation or post graduation or any certification course, the end goal is to get hired, and the process of getting hired starts with the resume. So,
Exactly.
if you could tell, like, how did you craft your resume? Did the course help you to get your resume ready? And if you could share a few tips that how was your resume that helped you get the interview call?
Right. So this resume class I have not attended because, as I said, that I was having some health issue at that point of
Okay.
time. resume class. But yeah, I had a word with Internship staff, and Amitabh sir also said that you have to make such resume like into those formation. Like there was one-on-one call as well for this resume building. Yeah, the main thing I would say here for all the viewers that who are willing to have this course or anything, but they should go with Intanshala, because this Intanshala is having that capability of having that one-on-one conversation with the students. This one-on-one conversation is something, they will tell you everything into that, how to prepare for your interviews, what questions they will be asking, how you need to answer those questions, how you have to build your resume, how you have to take it forward. So all these things will be coming into that. So this thing happened, but for this resume, yeah, I had a word with Amitabh sir. He was giving those classes like how to do it. So from there only I got my idea, and I prepared my resume by my own, and then after I uploaded into Internshala and every different thing, and yeah, I got a numbers of messages from Internshala chat. I'd say
2 or 3 concrete tips if you want to give while viewers need to take care while creating their resume.
Yeah,
any 2 or 3 tips.
I should be saying like your name, your contact numbers should be visible properly, like the
so that recruiter can call you or connect with you.
The mail ID and the contact number should be a good font thing. And whatever you are doing now, you should keep your resume very short and crisp. Like what have you your certification, and people are there who will be writing their college's name and their degree and their percentage and everything. You don't have to mention all those things, because that will matter, but that will eventually not matter when you go for further interview or something. So you have to keep your resume very short and very crisp, like whatever work you have done according to that point to point you have to do. And your resume shouldn't be having a career gap. You have to be you should be having that answer to that question if someone is why there is a gap. So that you have to be very careful, and there shouldn't be change of many jobs into your resume, which that doesn't. So if you have worked for 2 months, do not mention that. If you have worked for 1 year or something, you should mention that. So you have to be very short and crisp regarding your resume. You have to mention point wise what you have done, and if you have certification, then I would suggest that you should write all the projects as well. That will give tips. That will give a very hype to your resume.
So now let's talk about your interview, this internship interview. So could you please tell us like how many rounds were there, some of the questions that were asked in your interview, and overall how was your interview, and some guidelines that viewers can follow to be successful?
Yeah. So basically, I was completely looking out for this job into digital marketing. It took 2 months for me to give a bang on to any of the jobs. So I was definitely looking out for, but I was not getting anything. So when I saw, like, I got many messages from Internshala chat, so I was not checking that. So one fine day I received a mail regarding you have received to apply your resume or like that. So when I saw, there was 5 to 6 messages from different companies. So there were offer for HR as well. There were offer for digital marketing as well, and there were offer for counseling positions as well. But I was not looking for both of them. So for the CLM, when I applied, they sent me another message that congratulations, your profile has been shortlisted. We want to interview you. So I was like, yeah, great. Like whatever at that point of time, I was not doing the KRS. It was completed social media intern. It was. So I was like, okay, let's go forward. Let's go forward. So I gave the interview. The first round happened, and they took all the details, like what I was into, how I was doing, and everything. They were just checking my communication skills, as because they're having this US clients and everything. So they had my communication round. They had my, they asked me like if you know how to post things on LinkedIn and Instagram and Facebook and everything. We do it every day. So I don't have any issues. So I was like, yeah. And then after second round happened. Second round, they asked me like certain questions like Do you know how to post in social media? Do you know what are the platforms that we are having? Do you know how to create a geofence properties? And do you know how to check all these insights of Instagram, Facebook, whatever the stories we are posting and whatever the things we are doing? I was like, yes, I know. And do you know how to make social media plans? That was a completely new thing for me. I was not
Okay.
knowing. So that was a completely new thing. So whatever I was doing, I wrote it like, yes, I know this, I know that, and I don't know this, and whatever happened. Then there was a third round. That was a final round. So I gave that. So they were like, see, we will be giving you training as you are a fresher. So your KRS will be like, you will be handling the teams and you will be handling the graphic teams and everything. When I heard about the KRS, I was like, is it a kind of a team lead? So I was into Satve Asman that time. Like never got that thing into my entire life. So I was like, okay, 6 साल का मेहनत फल दिया शायद से. Was like, I was searching for this kind of job only. So then after this fourth round happened, the discussion round with HR, where everything settled down. They offered me the offer letter, like with the KRS that I have to do and everything. So there was two director, like there were two sisters. They were working on this TLM. So as consultancy, they were having 8 brands to work for. So yeah, I was under them. So I was handling 7 members of social media team or 8 members of perhaps, and there was 10 to 11 members of graphic designing team, and there was 8 different brands. There were clients that I was looking for. And when I started my working, the day one, they have given me to create the social media plan and everything, just to get a gist of how things are going on, how people are working here. So I was like, okay, I have to do this. No, I cannot do this. So then after, when I slowly, gradually, I started my KRAs. So it was like people started asking me, please see this, please look after that, please check the graphics, please check the design, please approve us doing that. So it was like, yes, this is what I was wanting. So that is how it happened, and that is how I started my career into digital marketing, and that is how it is going.
Oh, it was great. So just to end this interview process wala thing, if you have some guidelines, again 2 to 3 concrete tips you would like to give viewers so that they can have a successful interview process.
Sure. Like I
Like
only
3 things to keep in mind while going for an interview.
I would say you don't have to think much about 2, 3, or 4 things. You can crack up any interview if you are confident enough. Because I have learned this from my whole career. Even if you are saying a lie, you have to be confident. Even if you're saying the truth, you have to be confident. That is the key factor that will lead you to anywhere. If you're not confident enough what you're speaking or what you're doing, then nobody will give you that chance to work or to listen to you. Even if you're confident enough and you are having that confidence, yeah, I can talk minimum of 2 minutes or 3 minutes, whatever I want to. Even if someone is asking you and you're not confident of giving that answer, then you cannot crack it up. Confidence is the main level for anything you go for.
Makes sense. The last question would be for you, from your journey so far, your career journey, 3 tips that you would like to give a college student, a graduate, or someone who is looking for a career change that can help them to start their career. What would that be?
I would say that never lose hope. What will be happening, that will happen. And wait for the right time, that will happen. You don't have to be very reserved, or you don't have to be very concrete that I'm not getting a job. You don't have to, first of all, get fed up of anything. You don't have to look. And you just have to go on trying. You don't have to think this is my end, I cannot do more. Just keep trying. One day universe will listen to you. That is what happened with me. For struggling for 6 years, and now whatever I'm having is worth it. I can say that. So I have waited for that. I didn't lose hope. I didn't thought much about like why I'm not getting. Yeah, I definitely will be having those thoughts why I'm not getting. Everyone is going ahead, but your time will also come. Just keep trying.
Great advice. So thank you so much, Manisha, for sharing your story with us. I hope our viewers who are listening to this video will surely get motivated and will work hard to achieve their dreams. I wish you best of luck for your future endeavors.
Thank you for having me, and it was a very lovely conversation as well.
My takeaway from Manisha's story is there is never a right time to start. What's important is to keep trying and keep learning something new. Who knows, you might just turn your dream career into reality someday. This was Manisha's story. She did it, you can too. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to motivate me and my team and to know more such success stories. All the best.